Hey everyone. So I'm working on putting some gauges in my car, and I ordered some online and decided to make a little video to show the difference between some of these. I'm pretty undecided on which ones I wanted, so I ended up buying a couple different kinds. I've got the Glow Shift Max Toe series, which I like because it's got the analog uh, gauge, and then it's got the digital gauge as well to go along right beside it. Um, then I got a couple off of eBay that are digital with kind of an um, analog style gauge as well, which fits my style of my gauges already, so I like that. But the main reason I'm making this is because I want to show the difference between a couple of these. I thought that this one was going to be the same when I purchased it as this one, but apparently they're not. The bezel is a little bit different. This one's more inset. This one is more sticks out. So yeah, let's fire him up and take a look here. So we'll plug this guy in. Yeah, so actually let me show you the startup sequence here. Yeah, I like the blue color, so they're all blue, obviously. But yeah, this the far right one I like. Man, the camera can't really doesn't really show it well, but it's really clear, really easy to see. The center one here, it looks clear on the camera, but actually, if you move your angle a little bit, you lose sight of you lose a lot of visual on that particular dial. So that's really disappointing because, I mean, if you angle it just a little bit in the car, you're going to lose a lot. You're going to lose it. So I didn't like that at all. For that reason, I'm actually going to send that one back. I don't like that at all. Side to side seems to be okay. The phone isn't showing the angle on this one very well, but you can still see this at a pretty decent angle. Um, yeah, and then I got the Glow Shift one here. It's actually very bright and very vibrant. There we go, and looks pretty good. A couple of the features here. This one doesn't change colors, but you can hold this down and you can change the dimness or brightness, I guess. Three settings here. This one in the instructions says you can change the brightness with a button on the back, but there's no button on the back of this one. Probably just universal instructions. And then this one over here, you can actually change colors. Let's see, we got red. Man, the light, it's much more vibrant than what the camera shows. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. I really like this one on the right so far. I think it's a dragon gauge, but it goes through the colors, flickers when you get to the end, I guess, and then there's also an off as well. But I'm going for the blue in my car, so that's why they're all set this way, and that's what I'm shooting for. Anyway, I got them all set up, plugged in here with a wall wart up there. So just testing them out, bench testing them. This one on the left is a transmission temperature gauge. The one in the middle is a fuel pressure gauge. And then the one on the right is oil pressure. But for the most part, they all look similar in their series. And then this triple gauge pod I got off Amazon for about 16 bucks. Speaking of price, we've got the Max Toe over here, somewhere around $80, depending on the type of gauge you get, 80 to 100. And then you have a Race Tech Fashion Japan. Actually says stepper motor opening ceremony. That would be that center one. So complete literal translation from China. And then you have a dragon gauge on the right, which is a common one I've seen on Amazon, but I ended up getting it on eBay. I think I'm going to look for a fuel pressure gauge in the dragon gauge style, and I'll probably end up going with that one for my application. Let's see, if we're going into it here, might as well flip this over. They're all about the same length. They have the one on the right, the dragon gauge. Well, I guess it's the different kinds of sensors. They have different kind of input on all the gauges. So, but they're all about the same length. All pretty similar. The glow shift is definitely built better overall. This is a metal casing, and these are plastic. So yeah. So there are the 3 gauges. I'm looking to figure out which one I want to put in my car, which set I want to make in my car. The colors, just remember the colors aren't exact here. Like I said, this one is the most vibrant and clear. This one's the weakest. I would definitely not recommend that one. And then the one on the right is comes through. I really like it. Looks really good in person, but the camera doesn't seem to make it look very good. So anyway, thought I'd give you a review on these since I didn't see any reviews side by side on these gauges. Alright, thank you.